Fox Carolina First Alert Weather with meteorologist Bryan Bachman.
All right, good Friday afternoon once again, everybody. Beautiful weekend on tap. We're through the coldest of this recent chilly weather we've seen since the beginning of the week. And now just onto a nice gradual warming trend that'll take us into the weekend and actually gain some steam, as you see here, going into next week. We'll get back to a high temperature around 70 degrees upstate for tomorrow. Mid-70s then take over for really the balance of the work week here. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll see it peak around 77. Bit of a dip as we go back into the upper 60s by next Friday, but at least we're not talking about as dramatic of a cool down as we saw toward the beginning of this week. But the same high pressure system that brought that early chill down here over the last couple days has maintained its footing here across the eastern half of the United States. It's still very much in control of our weather here and will remain that way for the next several days. The fortunate thing, though, is that as it's spent more and more time farther and farther across the southeastern United States, it's allowing that air mass to moderate somewhat, which will keep it in control, but at least see our temperatures go on that warming trend we just mentioned. Beyond that, though, still looking great here on Future Track. We go throughout this evening, 8 o'clock, crystal clear skies. If you're headed out to any football games, out to dinner to kick off your weekend, whatever it's going to be here, the weather's looking nice and quiet. Clear skies will remain in place overnight. It will be a chilly start again in the morning, but more of us will see our lows come to a stop in the 40s rather than the 30s of the last few nights. Abundant sunshine greets us out the door first thing on Saturday and keeps rolling on here, as you see, from about 1 to about 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The only blemish on an otherwise crystal clear sky will be a couple of high clouds drifting in from the west from time to time, but not a whole lot to say about them other than they're not going to be problematic. And as you can see there, too, they're going to be out of here pretty quickly so that it's back to purely sunny skies as we look ahead to the second half of the weekend. In the meantime, 40 overnight low temperature in the upstate here, so not as cold as the last few nights, but not going to split hairs here on you too much. It is still going to be a chilly night with calm conditions expected. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we got some big football games, of course. We got Clemson kicking off at noontime over there at Death Valley. We'll see temperatures starting around mid-60s at kickoff and warming into the low 70s by about 3 p.m. Or if it's WCU, I can say that, I promise, at Furman, 2 p.m. kickoff there. We'll see temperatures around 70 degrees, just a mild and nice sunny day for some football. The rest of your 7-day forecast looking great here. High staying in those 70s all throughout the upcoming week. Plentiful sunshine all the way through Friday, and just a bit of a cool down on tap by this time next week when we see high temperatures fall back to the upper 60s. In the mountains, upper 60s for tomorrow, then 70s from Sunday through Thursday. Same cruise control kind of forecast here with plentiful sunshine as high pressure stays in control all week long. And make sure you have the Fox Carolina First Alert Weather app downloaded. Sure, the weather's quiet, but we'll still have updates from the weather team right there in your device throughout the next 7 days, and you can use it to track the temperatures in your area. Now for a look at the roads this evening.